뭐지 업데이트 했는데. 안녕하세요 여러분, 오랜만에 더쇼 합니다. 낮잠자는 동안 하는 거라서 2시에 방송이 종료될 수 있는 점 미리 안내드립니다. 지금 와이프는 옆에서 젤다 하고 있어요. 그래서 그 F1을 할까 하다가 F1 했다가는 아무것도 못하고 끝날 것 같아서 더쇼를 켰습니다. 아무래도 F1은 좀 집중을 해서 해야 되기 때문에 금방금방 게임이 끝나고 그런
개구리 다 없어졌네.
더쇼를 하는 게 좀 심신의 안정이 될 것 같아서 하고 있습니다. 마리오 카트도 생각해보니까 마리오 카트도 좀 걸리더라고요. 옆에서 좀 백색 소음 나오는 거는 와이프가 젤다 하면서 외치는 소음이니까 양해해 주시고요. 저는 이제 아직 더블인 게 좀 놀랍긴 한데 놀랍긴 아직 더블입니다. 바로 가보죠. 출발합니다. 그 전에 우리 시청 중이신 분들 구독과 좋아요 한 번씩 부탁드리고요. ASMR로 방송 시작하겠습니다. 이렇게 해야지. 옆에서는 계속 젤다의 효과음이 나오고 있죠. 보자. 하도 오랜만에 해가지고 더쇼가 기억이 잘 안 나긴 하는데 하다 보면 감춰줄 수 있겠죠. 와이프가 워낙 잘 만나가지고 요즘 신작 게임을 워낙 많이 하다 보니까 3개월 된 게임이 옛날 게임 되어버렸어. 지금 와이프가 한숨 쉬는 거는 더쇼란다. 뭐야 여보? 젤다? 젤다가 잘 안 돼서 그런 거니까.
길을 못 찾겠다. 한참 찾아도 길이 안 나오네.
아니 젤다 처음 하는 거 알잖아.
처음 하는 거 아닌데 하도 기억이 안 난다.
처음 하는 것도 아닌데 왜 저럴까요?
기억이 안 난다. 길을 못 찾겠다.
아무튼 갑시다.
왜일까?
뭐야? 오랜만에 또 훈련을 시작하네요. 잠시만요. 준비하죠? 라고 있나 이거. 가봅시다. 아무래도 쇼는 한 2시즌? 3시즌 정도 만에 이제 성과를 내고 끝내야 될 것 같고, F1은 다시 하면 이제 호주 그랑프리니까 오늘 캐나다 그랑프리 결승이잖아요. 한 2-3번 하면 현실 따라잡지 않겠습니까? F1이 좀 더 빈도가 적을 겁니다. 왜냐면 F1은 솔직히 다음 해가 의미가 없는 거고, 얘는 이제 그래도 한 해 한 해 의미가 있는 애이기 때문에 더쇼는 한 3시즌 정도 할 거고, F1은 한 시즌 정도 딱 맞추면은 약간 한 시즌 2025 시즌을 한 2-3가지 버전으로 하면 끝나지 않을까. 요거 이번에는 맥라렌으로 한번 하고, 그 다음번에는 이번에 영화 나오니까 영화의 그 팀으로 한번 하고 뭐 그 정도 하면 되지 않을까요? 계획은 일단 그렇습니다. 뭐 그러다 보면은 또 다른 게임이 나오겠지. 뭐야? 승격이야? 아 1.42. 오 죽이는데? 근데 타율 나쁘지 않네. 타율 좀 떨어졌다 생각했는데 그래도 3월 오픈 쳤네요. 어쩌라고요. 아직까지 올려준단 말 아니잖아. 피쳐야 피쳐. 이거 무조건 피쳐야 됩니다. 이거 괜히 포지션 플레이 했다가 로테이션 이거 박살나는 꼴이 생길 수가 있어요. 아싸만 오픈. 타율 좀 올립시다. 원래 3월 8푼까지 쳤었는데 이거 너무 떨어졌어. 마이너리그에서 86타점까지 할 일이야.
Batter now, the second baseman, number 67, slugging over 600, and usually you can bet that the league average is going to be in the low 400s. In the air, out towards right center.
저걸 잡네.
Racing over to make the catch.
너무 공이 떴다. 발사각이 너무 높았다. 이런 득점권 찬스는 또 쳐줘야지. 3월 6푼을 치겠습니다. 못해도. 그거 그 정도는 쳐야지. 그 밑으로 떨어지면 마이너리그에서 하나만 입니다. 안돼. 뭐 저런 김명 플레이가 현재 이기고 있네. 득점권 타야 되니까 타점을 하는 걸로.
The heart rate low, maintains focus, and doesn't shift approach in run-scoring opportunities. What an asset!
보드라 타.
Fly ball, right field.
바가지.
And
나이스.
it drops in to score from third. It's an RBI single. 3-1 ball game.
이렇게
To third, not in time.
컨택으로 해서 가볍게 한번 만들어봤고
One out and runners on the corners. Dakota Jordan, the next to hit.
뛰어.
Kick, runner goes in the dirt.
도루까지.
Safe. That's a stolen base, not close. Now a single could score two. This is what you'll often see when a
완전
team
타이밍.
isn't slugging the ball that well. The manager might decide to force the issue with a soft contact in the air. Makes the catch for the second out. So 2 on and 2 out. And now the first baseman, Matt Higgins. Now here's the 0-2. On the ground to the left. That stops the bleeding. Inning over.
뭐야?
And now
지금은
at the plate, the
타자
second
없으니까
baseman,
주자 없으니까
67.
시원하게 던져보겠습니다.
Gets that fastball by the
오케이
swing
오케이
upstairs.
잘됐다.
That's an uncharacteristic chase. He
딱
usually
좋다.
lays off pitches off the plate like that. Fouled off. He was late.
오랜만에 그 반응 속도가 안 들어가네.
Winds. Here's the pitch.
이거
Hard hit,
아닌데.
right side. Takes it to the back and
방금
that'll do it.
아깝다. 잘 쳤는데 실투였는데. 이겼네요.
This game shows just why he's a key. The second baseman, number 67. 3. Stepping in, the second baseman, number 67. Doing a fine job at the plate recently, working on a 5-game hitting streak. Swing and a foul straight back.
서클.
그거 배터리 충전기 필요해. 본거 맞는 게 아니라 하나가 안 돼. 그 하나 남는 건 어디 있지?
넣어놨잖아.
어?
넣어놨지.
안에 넣어놨구나. 그거 뭐지? 자기 컴퓨터 킬 때마다 충전되게 해줘. 이거 방전되면 배터리 완전 나가면 하기 힘들어서.
이거 흡질 때 많아?
응.
그래?
이것만 해도 돼? 안 되지.
왔다. 아.
In the air, right
깜깜하다.
field. Kinda settles underneath it. And there are 2 down. All set for the start of this inning. Here's the center fielder, number 38. On the ground, right side, picks it up. And now 1 out.
오, 득점권
2 away.
찬스.
First and third. The second baseman
여기서
digs
또
in now.
또다시 가볍게 밀어쳐서 동점을 만들어줘야 됩니다. 이 클린업 드디어라면 당연한. 왔다.
Label on a line to center.
아, 제대로 와가지고 이거 그냥 쳤는데.
And that's the end of the inning.
잘못했어.
We're at the bottom of the sixth. Digging in for the flying squirrels, the second baseman, number 67.
오랜만에 하니까 확실히 타격감이 없네. 아,
Out
이것도
to
아닌데.
center. It's carrying. Makes the catch for the out. Almost got the inning started with a bang on that fastball. I'm sure he wishes he could have
공을
put
좀
that
봐야
over the
되는데
wall.
웬만하면 공을 안 보고 있네.
Ball 4, take the base. Out.
3, 4, 5 hitters due up for the home squad. Coming up now to the dish
한
for
번 더.
Richmond, number 67.
자완이야? 좋은데?
Murphy, a 6'1" southpaw,
Thank you.
26 years old, and he was a 6th round draft pick back in 2019.
That's
This
ball
is
2.
part of why he's
96
been
마일.
on such a
제대로
tear
주는 거
lately.
하겠는데.
He's doing a good job working the count, giving himself an edge.
아, 이거 아닌데.
Swing and a drive. That one's back there. Makes the catch up against the wall in foul territory. I think he may find a way to get some extra.
시리즈 털 개망했네. 펄타시 이렇다고 뭐냐?
The second baseman,
Oh,
number 67, the top.
You're out.
그 닌텐도 스위치도 설정 뭐 제대로 해야 된다 하는데
맞아.
So 2 down.
뭐 제대로 안 하면
Next for Richmond,
닌텐도
number
스위치 2의
67.
효과를 그 성능을 다 못 낸다 하던데.
Ball.
약간 내추럴인가 보네. 내추럴 자이로네. 흐른다 바깥으로. 뭐지?
1-0 pitch.
Aye.
인정.
2 outs.
개일
Base
돼.
is empty.
언니라.
Ball, that's outside.
이렇게 공을 좀 보겠습니다. 공을 좀 봐야지 이거 저거 좀 하지.
Ground
안돼.
ball, right side, Sogard. There in plenty of time, ends the inning. So,
Out.
1 out and the bases are empty. Now at the plate, the second baseman, number 67, 0 for 1.
안돼. 아,
Out towards left center.
이
Earhart
미친
on the move to the alley.
반응속.
Puts it
아,
away
이거
for the out.
주체할 수가 없네.
Had to
이거.
cover a lot. The second baseman will hit next.
첫 번째 공 걸러라. 근데 문제는 걸러야 되지만 히트는 해야 된다는 거. 툭툭 맞춰야겠다. 툭.
Fly to left. Earhart heading towards it. Makes the catch and that'll end the inning.
화를 안 맞네. 끝내기 찬스.
second baseman. Big time pop at the plate and representing the winning run. Hold on to
아
your
타임
seats.
떨어지는 거 봐라. 미치겠다.
Pitch is in.
슬라가 그거 있었네.
In the air to the right, McDonough. And there's one down.
안 맞는다 안 맞아.
Catch ball 4.
공이 너무 안 맞는다.
The second baseman, number 67. Digging in for the flying squirrels, number 67. Hitless in 4 at-bats in yesterday's action.
Here we go. Need you right here. Hey, nice shot.
이제
That's
보인다.
a base hit. Around
쟤만
second
보이는
on the
건가?
way to third. Headed for the plate. Runner scores and they take the lead. Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Line drives to the center are such high percentage swings. There are a lot of hits to be found out there. Kicks and delivers. Runner takes off for third. Now a chopper out in front of home. 2 gone. Looking at his swing right now, the mechanics just seem out of whack. Might need to go back to how he was swinging it earlier this year. 2 away and a runner in scoring position here. Now the third baseman, Andrew Pachel. Swing, soft line drive. Takes it to the bag and that'll do it.
번트를 왜 나가죠? 볼건 스키즈하지 차라리.
All set for the bottom of the third.
그럽니다.
And now the
얘는 공이 좀
DH,
보이는
number
것 같아.
67.
그래서 바로 치겠단 말입니다.
This
아이고
one lifted in the air, left field. Up
좋습니다.
1 down.
깨우러 던지네.
If you're looking for a new scent that makes you think of the ballpark, turn to Sudsy Susie's Body Wash. New options include fresh cut grass, pine tar, and hot dog water.
이러다 WA에서 200안타 찍었어요.
Check swing. Did the bat break the plane? Yes, it's a
I got a
strike.
ball, 1 strike.
That's towards center. It's pretty far back. Makes the grab, 1 away.
빗발 빗볼.
Man at first with 1 gone. Coming up now to the dish for Richmond, number
저
67.
트리플을 왜 이렇게 안 올려주냐?
That one
이걸
hit there.
준다고? 아
Strike 1.
너무하네.
And that one fouled off. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And there's
Ball.
ball. That fastball wasn't
1 ball.
close
이거
on
부테이프
0-2.
안 줘?
Might be trying to speed
말
him up
말았나?
the plate before going to the off speed. Out to center. Castro under it. And 2 away now. We'll see how well the field holds up with the way the rain is coming down. Drainage.
5인은 쳐야 되는데.
1 down. Next to bat
그래
for the
타율이
Flying
올라가는데
Squirrels,
말이죠.
number 67. Hit hard, that gets through. Go 1 on now with 1 away. Next to hit, Jimmy Golowenki. Runner on the go. In there, called strike 3.
Keep
Oh,
safe.
and safe.
아, 녹화만
That is a
나야죠.
stolen base. And now, Andrew Pachel, staying aggressive even with the 5-run lead. This is really a reflection. And now the runner breaks for third. Right side. Over to the pitch.
거의.
And the inning is over. 1 hit.
일단 5인에 있기 때문에 만족합니다.
Always nice to see a player at this
다음은
level coming to
투수겠죠.
the
17타수 4안타면은 2할이 채 안 되네. 헐. 피처. 일단 피처.
The pitcher, number 67, getting set for this one. His team leading
벌써
their
90 느낌이 됐어.
just about set to go now. And towing the slab, number
더블링에서
67. Here's what we'll be looking for.
아 진짜
Quite
굽겠구만.
the strikeout to walk ratio he's posted this season, better than 4-1. That is elite control, and it usually leads to a whole lot of success when you can avoid beating yourself with walks.
멀리노.
Obviously, you need to limit hits as well, but he's showing some high-level skills on
근데
that.
저 아까 밴 나갈 때 피치에 집중하고 싶다고 했기 때문에
Alan Castro now at the plate.
그렇기 때문에 초구 스트라이크를 무조건 던져야 됩니다.
Castro measures 6'1", hitting second in the lineup, and he was born in the Dominican Republic.
좋아 좋아 좋아.
One out and the base is empty.
어디 달라고?
Come on, Lee.
Couldn't hold back, run up on strikes. 2 away now. So up next, Blaze Jordan, on fire at the dish lately. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this
좋아
one.
좋아. 이게 필요해 이게. 엣지. 엣지. 나이스. 좋아요. 여기에서는 이제 체인지업으로 하나 떨어뜨려가지고 그렇지.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And it's 3 up and 3 down in this inning. End of a half inning. 1 gone and a runner on at first. Stepping to the plate next for Richmond, number 67. Hey, looking good, looking good.
잘 쳤다.
This one's
갔다 이거.
hammered to left center, well struck. It's got a chance. And it hits the fence. Runner around third. Runner scores and they have the
3타.
No, he saved.
safe. Hey, that's a really big RBI as he snags himself 3 bases in the process. Very nearly an opposite field blast, but that's really
100마일 넘어가면 냉간하면 장타라고
pretty
봐야지.
deep out there. Still an excellent swing and a good result.
넘어가다 넘어가다.
2 balls,
This
2
one's in the
strikes.
dirt.
공
Runner stays put at
공
third
놓쳤다.
base.
Here we go. Need you right here.
4라운드라고. 내 바로
He
기도
comes to
나오던
the
애구나.
plate. Line drive for a base hit.
근데 얘를 뭐하노?
Third in to score. It's an RBI single, and they take a 2-run lead.
Ball 4. Take your base.
오 4점.
Today's action
4점의 리드를
by
안고
Agrislash
시작합니다.
Landscaping,
2회.
offering ultra grass, the grass they don't want you to have. Top half of inning number 2 from Richmond. Liner, base hit. Runner aboard on the leadoff single.
저 치네 힘 빼고.
And now, Tyler McDonough, looking for better results than last night, and 0 for 4 line in the loss. The 1-0 pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
쓸?
1 ball, 2 strikes.
야
Spoils the
이걸
2-strike offering, another
Could
coming
say
up.
that.
Looked like he was sitting off speed, fouling that fastball back. The next
That's a
pitch
ball.
misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Ferguson takes his lead at first with nobody out.
Aye.
On him
뭐
looks
리드도
for a
많은데 그렇게
strikeout.
어렵게 승부하려 하나. 쉽게 쉽게 가면 되지.
Digging in at the dish for the Sea Dogs, Mark Colesberry.
Hey.
The 0-1.
Nope. Ball 1.
Rolled to short, could be 2. Off balance speed,
Ah!
there's 1. Over to
He's
first, safe. Runner at first. Now it's the second baseman, Yolan Cespedes. Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games. On the ground, Higgins
들어가나 야야.
takes it to the bag,
들어가야지.
and that'll do it. So
좋습니다.
Out. You're out.
and the
득점
next batter,
타석에
the designated hitter,
두 번째
number
타석이네.
67. 1 for 1, tripled the first time up. Huge swing, and this one sails out of here to right field. That one felt good. A 2-run shot, and they tack on to their lead.
완전 슈트였어. 하이.
We move on to the 3rd inning. Stepping to the plate now for Portland, Mikey Romero.
Hey. All 1's the count.
Fastball for a strike.
놓고
Hitter looks a
No
little
ball,
too
2 strikes.
passive against him right now, and he took advantage with 2 straight fastballs for strikes. Now
1
the
ball,
pitcher's in the
2
driver's seat.
strikes.
Grounds this one to short. Luciano. That's the first out.
실건 두 마신데도 그냥 차나. 아, 참
So digging
너무하네.
in, Abram Liendo collected 3 hits in the loss yesterday. 0-1.
0-1.
On the ground, right side, Lewenke. And there are 2
Out.
outs. Back to the top of the order here. Now at the dish, Carson Seamus. That's in there for strike 1. Towards first. Takes it to the back,
Out.
and that'll do it.
굿굿굿.
Off it.
Ball 4. Take your base.
On to the 4th. Coming up to the dish for Portland, Alan Castro. That one finds the zone. Next one's fouled back.
저걸 들어가주나? 아, 너무하네.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
아, 공 2개나 넣어줬잖아. 우리 카운터 80개밖에 못 던지겠는데.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. 1 gone leading off the 4th. Blaze Jordan, the next
아,
inning.
또 심판 때문에
Struck out on just 3 pitches.
8개를 못
last
던지겠네.
Out on the mound, he's been throwing lots of strikes. So
공
they
2개로
might decide to be
불러온
aggressive over the middle.
스노우볼.
Sure, he's got
Ball,
good
that's
야,
stuff,
보상판
but you
잡았어?
can't hit it if you don't
뭔 거냐?
swing. And he's not missing the zone. 1-1 pitch fouled away.
스플릿. 오늘 처음 쓴다잉. 간다. 그렇지.
Slips through it for the K. 2 quick outs in the top of the 4th. And now, Max Ferguson. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Ferguson,
Alright,
measures
well.
6'1", 25 years old, and he was a 5th round pick back in 2021. Off the mark
That's a ball.
there, ball 1.
Ball.
이것도 안 준다고? 아, 심판아.
2 down and
공
nobody
똑바로 안
aboard.
볼래?
Top half of the 4th. Off the
Ball,
mark
that's
there.
아, 저 심판.
The way he's been
모르겠네,
pitching,
저거.
they've got to feel grateful to see a 3-ball count right here.
하민이 두 번이 좀
Wants to
심했다,
attack and
얘가.
keep them at bay.
3-2.
인간적으로.
Here's the payoff pitch. Grounds this one up the middle. On the run, throw to first.
He's
They
out.
get the out, and that'll do it. Nobody on with 1 out. Digging in for the flying squirrels.
어떻게 하고
67.
넣고. 아,
Broken bat, and this one is popped
안 돼.
up. On the move has a
사이클
play, and
히트
he makes the
할
catch.
수 있는 초유 찬스인데.
On to the next inning, digging in the switch hitting outfielder, Tyler McDonough.
오늘 1피 안타죠?
Foul back our way, and that's out of play. The 0-1.
오, 잘 맞다.
Right field, well hit. That one's got some carry. That one's gone.
갔다고? 헐.
That's a good job to adjust to the inside fastball there. He may have been hunting something on the outer half, but he kept the hands in and blasted that one out for the round tripper. Colesbury, the next to hit, takes ball 1. That one pushed foul. One, 2 now.
원, 투.
And
어우,
a
좀
foul ball,
신기해.
so he stays alive.
톡톡톡 끊어내네.
Swing lifted to
Wait,
left field.
wait.
That's back. Hauls it in for the out. And now it's going to be Yolan Cespedes. Rounded out the first time. In there at the knees. One out and the base is empty. He swings and fouls one off.
하이볼? 그래 하이볼 안 쓰자. 오이씨
Punches that one away with
컨트롤
2 strikes.
이걸로
This pitch misses.
안 걸리는데? 보세요. 따라가 줄게.
Out to short. Luciano.
숏 수비 잘하네.
That's an out. Now it's the shortstop.
약간
Mike
짐승 같은
Romero,
수비하고
who
있어.
rounded out to short the first time.
아이,
2 outs, base is empty. Down 0-2,
Alright.
swings through it. What a filthy splitter he has. That thing dropped like it was filled with iron and there was a magnet in front of the plate. On the ground, right side. There with plenty of time. Inning over. 1 hit.
That's ball 4.
이제 2피안타.
Top of the 6th inning.
이번
Digging in at the dish for the Sea Dogs.
1실점하고 있습니다.
Abraham
5년
Vientos.
동안.
1 and
Ball,
0. With a
back inside.
6-run lead, no reason to be too fine with him here. You have to attack hitters in this.
투수는
Out to short.
그 심판이 주장한 뽕한 3개
Whips
정도
it to first on the
포함해가지고
run. And they get the
60개
out.
정도 됐는데
Nicely done. The lineup flips over.
55개 뽑을 수 있어. 인당 11개면 4라나 8회까지 칠 수 있는데 12개라 가지고 7회까지 못 던지겠네.
Takes it in for the out. Alan Castro getting ready to hit.
어?
0 for 2
이번에
with
빨리
a pair
끝내면
of
가능할지도?
strikeouts. Close, but
아 진짜 심판 너무한다.
Skipper needs to settle his
아,
players
너무
down out there. They're playing tight. It's hurting. So 2 balls, no strikes. This is
아니지.
better discipline we're
헌신의
seeing from
힘
this
다는
hitter
좋은데
after
지금
striking
자꾸
out
저렇게
multiple
스트라이크를
times in
볼로
this one.
보내버리면
And it's 2-1.
힘 빠지지 애야.
That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. The Sea Dogs with plenty of ground to make up. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Got it. Nice job out there as he gets them.
Ball 4, take the base.
The designated hitter
이번에
will hit next.
이루타
He's
치면
already gone yard in this
한타 하나
game.
치면은 사이클링 히트다. 이런
Rips this one to short. To first.
이상하게 못 치는데 뭔 사이클링
And
히트야.
top of the 7th
자,
here.
치유의
Stepping to
마운드
the plate now
올라왔고요.
for Portland, Blaze Jordan.
6회 소구술 맡겨가지고
He's thrown a lot of first
치매는
pitch strikes, so the
화려하게
hitter will be
던질 수
ready to
있을 때
swing early. It may not drive up the pitch count,
점수도 있어가지고
but you know you'll have a good
원래대로
shot.
이 정도면은 그냥 감독이 완투시키는 게 맞는데 마이너리그라 가지고
Fastball in for a strike.
어쩔 수 없는 걸 수도
3
있고.
straight fastballs to start this at bat. I'd expect him to go off speed here to change the pace. And that one is foul. We'll try again. That's great contact, but just ahead of the pitch, and it went foul because of that. Gotta stay back. Ripped on the ground to second. And that's an out. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Max Ferguson. 1 for 2. Immediately fires a strike to the left-handed batter. He's shown some excellent command in this game, and that's
75에서
helped drive his
붙으면
success.
그래야지 안전하게
The ball
팔을 잘 던질
wants
수
to
있다.
go. The Flying Squirrels up big in this game. Here in the top half
싫어.
of the 7th. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
건들지도 마.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
아, 이건 아닌데 공 늘어나는 소리인데 이거.
And
No
that
touchdown.
just misses. What a take with 2 strikes. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Picks up the 7th strikeout of the ball game.
잘 쐈는데
Next to bat
못겠지.
for the Sea Dogs, Tyler McDonough. Picked up an RBI the last time up.
Inside
Still
ball.
their only run of the game so far. And that's ripped to left. And that's a base hit.
바뀌겠는데 이제?
Gets on base and keeps it going.
뭐 7회까지 맡기나 보네.
Late swing, fouled off. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. Still
0-2
good
the
life
count.
on that pitch late in this game. Now a flare off the bat.
뭐?
And it falls. And now runners on the corners with
이 바가지
two away.
너무 망하네.
Here's the second baseman, Yolan Cespedes.
스위퍼.
0-2, here's the pitch.
Ball one.
In the dirt but blocked.
1 ball,
but
2
the
strikes,
runners
count.
do not advance.
체인지다 이건.
Here's
체인지
the 1-2
맞네.
offering. That one down the line. Slides, got it. Throw to first, and
Out.
that is a great play for the out.
You're out. 3. 3. Out. 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 You're out. Out. Out.
The designated hitter, number 67, was outstanding at the plate in this ballgame and
7이닝 4피안타 1실점. 오늘 이제 나와서 능치 올려야죠. 위로 올라갔나? 위로 올라갔네. 느낌상 요 시리즈 끝나고는 승격인 것 같은데. 실식이나 찍었는데 안 올려주면 안 되지.
second baseman, number. Coming up now
자,
to the pitch for
타석부터
Richmond,
득점
number
컨ference.
67. And you'd have to think that a breakthrough might be coming here. Up the middle.
와 이걸 못 쳤나?
Now 2 away.
He's out.
이걸 쳤는데.
Digging in for the Flying Squirrels, number 67. Homered last night. Added another hit as well. Runner on the go. Swing and a high fly to left. It's carrying. Hauls it in for the out. Two away and a runner in scoring position.
다정하게
Stepping to the
해야지.
plate next for
득점,
Richmond,
득점.
number 67.
이스타. 떨어지는 거 하나 더 떨어지는 거.
This pitch misses. Ball one.
싱크 말고.
1-0.
아
Swing
이거
and a
아닌데.
bouncer. Takes it to the
He's
bat,
out.
and that'll do it. One hit. One out, and the bases are empty. The designated hitter getting ready to hit. There's a strike.
Ball. That pitch is out.
앞으로 줄만한데.
1-1 pitch fouled away.
이게 좋나?
And the 1-2. Gets a piece there, we'll do it again. Here's the 1-2 offering. Line, and that's a base knock.
아이고.
So they get a runner on with a one-out single. Nice job of two-strike hitting there. Didn't get overwhelmed, choked up a bit. Punched that one into the outfield for a base hit. Runner on the go. All third strike.
아, 셋 부시 빨랐다.
And out. That
방금 타이밍 좋았는데. 근데 이걸 지켰네.
This is a game to flush, no doubt. They got the win.
25타수 6안타면 4개잖아. 24. 2할 4푼밖에 못 쳤어? 헐. 바보였네. 바보였어. 승격하나요? 아, 7월 끝나고 하는데 팀 좀 시켜주셔. 아, 너무 하시네. 8월 되면 확정 났으니까 그때 하신 거. 근데 아니 트리플A는 보내줘야 될 거 아니야. 아, 더블A에서 너무 오래 있는데.
Ball four, take your base.
Coming up now to the dish for Richmond, number 67. First and second with nobody out, and you know this defense is hunting a double play.
앞에.
Runner rounds third, on his way to the plate. Runner scores and they take the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0. And now Dakota Jordan.
The right fielder, number 21, Dakota Jordan.
Swing lifted to left field. This one pretty far back. Puts it away for the out. Just a shade too early with the swing, and the mechanics might have broken down a bit. He needs to try to put that up the middle instead of yanking it to the pull side. Here comes the 1-0. They try to get a chase on a slider down and away. Can't focus on how this inning's gotten away from you. Just have to recenter and deal with this hitter. Pitch misses there.
뭔데 이렇게 오랫동안
No
끊어?
strikes. And they're all loaded up.
말로
Four pitch walk there.
완전
Good
흔들리고 있네,
discipline by
소주가.
the batter of making him come into the strike zone.
Hey, keep it going up there.
Andrew
Your turn, your
Pachel,
turn.
the next to hit. Ground ball
야,
right
그걸
side.
뻘짓을
Could
했다.
be two.
아이고.
There's one. Turn throw to first. Out. Double play.
아, 저러면 투수키 사는데.
You're out.
Stepping to the plate for Somerset, Josh Tiedemann. Ground ball to the right side.
안 돼. 잘라.
Dives, but it gets off the glove. Beats the throw,
No, he's in.
and they don't get the out.
아, 좀 늦었다.
Bases empty, one away. Digging in for the Flying Squirrels, number 67.
아, 기수형 사나봐. 잘 뛴다. 아, 먹히다. 아, 이 세컨. 이럴 줄 알았다.
Some good fundamentals from the infielder end. The second baseman
터트릴 수
now
있는
at the
거를
plate.
못 터트리니까 이 골을 안
Nobody out.
넣었구나.
Outfielders will want to get the ball in quickly if it gets past the infield. Keep them from going first to third. And that's a fair ball. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out. Stepping to the plate next for Richmond, Dakota Jordan.
Dakota Jordan.
This one smoked out to left.
뭔가 똑같은데
There's
이거.
one down. One out and 2 on. And here at the plate, Matt Higgins. There we go, no one better.
Oh.
Now a flare into the outfield.
더 안 좋은데.
Makes the catch for the second out. And now the DH, Andrew Pachel. Now a flare off the bat. And a base hit right there.
과-
Runner
어,
around
포기했네.
third. Scores easily. It's an RBI single. It's 4-2.
Now batting.
And here's the
진짜로
catcher,
넣네,
Logan
그래도.
Porter.
Porter.
Punch
in the dirt.
One ball, two strikes.
No throw, double steal.
이러면 이제 폭탄 하나 던져요.
And now
1점 더 나기 때문에
into scoring position.
No one better. What's up right here?
1-2 now. Round ball to the right side.
Ah, got it.
Romero. They limit the damage here.
Out. You're out.
We're in the top of the eighth. Coming up now to the dish for Richmond, the second baseman, number 67.
컬비 화이트, 컬비 화이트.
Ball one. Counts 1-0.
잘 좀 올라갔나?
Ball.
White at times has struggled with command.
소폭 상승하고 있습니다. 타율이. 오케이,
Off to a good
4-3.
start with the leadoff knock. That's smart hitting to use the count to your advantage like
The
that.
right
He
fielder.
knew the pitcher had to come into the zone, and he found a pitch to handle. Runner on the go. Swing lifts it to shallow
Whoa,
left
whoa,
field.
whoa, whoa, whoa.
And that falls for a base hit. The tying run is aboard. Down in the count, didn't matter. Put a great swing on it. Great job on the 0-2 count. Clearly recognized the pitch early out of the hand and give it a strong, balanced cut. This next at bat is very long. Lays one down the left side. Oh, great stop.
You're out.
Fires to second for one.
아, 번트를 줘야.
Digging
진짜
in for the
모르겠네.
flying squirrels, Andrew Pachel. Lefty from the stretch with runners on the corners. Swing and a high fly to left. Going back pretty deep. Pulls it down. Runner tags from third. Play at the
He
plate,
beat it.
safe,
Safe.
and it's a one-run ball game.
3. Out. Out. You're out. Out.
찬스가 왔네 그래도.
Two down and a runner at second base. Next to bat for the flying squirrels, number 67.
Your turn, drop man. Keep it going.
Little chopper rolls foul. Oh, 1 now. This one is labeled.
아,
and that one
이겼으면
looks
좀
like it'll be trouble.
모자란가?
High bounce takes it over the fence for an automatic double. A run comes in on the play. It was pretty clear off the bat that he was going to get extra bases out of that one. The automatic double just made it a formality. Nice job to bring home the run, too.
Two balls.
The dirt will block. And the runner will hold. Man at second with 2 down. And now the runner breaks for third. This one in the air to right. Calls it
까비.
down. That ends the inning and limits the damage.
That's ball 4.
Number 67. The second baseman, number 67.
3.
Stepping to the plate next for Richmond, number 67.
다시 3말 4푼
Big
9리
game
걸고
last night.
갔습니다.
4 hits in that one. Slider
Ball 1,
misses
no
away.
strikes.
Runner at first, 1 away.
Let's go, Drew.
왔다. 아이 까비.
And that's
Ball,
off
that's
the
in.
inside edge.
2볼 스트라이크. 아 늦었다.
Now a high fly ball to left center. Familia on the move to the alley. Got it, and there's 2 away. Bottom of the first, digging in for the Patriots, Corey Rozier. Ground ball to second. Collects it. One gone.
Out. Ball four, take your base.
자,
Two
둘째
out
번
and a runner in
타석에
scoring position. Coming up now to the dish for Richmond, number 67. This one
나와라,
chopped
나와라,
on the
나와라.
ground.
아,
Takes it to the back, and that'll do it. So
You're out.
좋아, 좋아.
digging in for the Flying Squirrels, number 60.
저러지 않습니다.
Seven.
Let's go, Andrew.
First offering misses the mark.
Oh, now let's turn two.
왔다.
Yeah, you got that one.
Base hit. Headed for the plate. Now a long throw home.
동점 타점.
Back even, it's 3-3. Nobody out, first and second here. And the next batter, Dakota Jordan. Another full count pitch. Nice stop. Swings to second. On to first, double play.
잘 쉬는 것 같은데
Ultra
나보고.
love a double play, especially when it's top of the seventh here. Stepping to the plate next for Richmond, the second baseman, number 67.
어우,
Ball, that's out.
자 언더. 빡세네. 야, 들어오나 이게.
Bouncer up the middle, picks it up. On the run,
살았다.
sends it over to first. And very
아니
nicely
살았다. 얘가
done.
100명이었잖아. 너무하네.
Two
어,
away and a
한 점씩
runner on
만들어요.
first. Next to bat for the Flying Squirrels, number 67.
Yeah, you got
Hammers down the line for a base hit, and that one's getting into the corner. Around second on his way to third. Coming to the plate. Relay, throw home. Safe at the plate.
he got it.
And they take a two-run lead in the ninth. Got the job done to put him up by two. So close to going foul that time, but a great job to keep it fair. That's a good example of why it's so important to keep your hands tight to the body. If you overextend, that's a foul ball for sure.
2-2 the count.
In the dirt. Nice job behind the dish. Two outs and a runner in scoring position. Runners breaking for the plate. Skies this one to center. Romero. They limit the damage here. They get. If he has more games like this, a promotion.
다시 3으로 오픈 복귀. 승택인가 보다.
The second
아니네.
baseman, number 67, getting one.
OPS가 0.92, 97인데.
So two down. Coming up now to the dish for Richmond, number 67. Fouled off. He was late. Fair ball. Runner at first. And next, the cleanup hitter, Carlos Cortez. Now the payoff pitch. And he grounds it to the right side. Romero. Play made. That ends the inning. One hit.
뭐지?
Digging in for
아,
the Flying
경사를
Squirrels,
걸렸구나.
number 67. 1 for 1 with a single so bouncing ball here rolls foul.
오, 타이밍 좋은데?
The 0-1.
Ball. Two balls, one strike.
자꾸 승부 안 할래.
Pop up foul on the right side. And that's a foul ball. Hard hit for a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second, now 2 on with 2 outs. Nice job of 2-strike hitting there. Didn't get overwhelmed, choked up a bit. Punched that one into the outfield for a base hit. Here comes the 1-1.
Yeah, way to try it now, boy.
That's a hit. Coming around third. Here's the throw to the plate. And he's out.
Out
Cut
on the
down. And that ends the inning. It's not
수가 너무
easy throwing out a
대놓고
base runner.
쏠 준비하고 있었는데.
Outs and a base hit to the outfield, but a fantastic
아,
job.
진짜
Come
좋다.
up with it, fire it in quickly.
정석, 정석.
Right on the money. Great technique all the way around.
Three.
Set for the top of the 6th inning. Stepping to the plate next for Richmond, the designated hitter, number 67. Swing and a foul straight back. Sliced hard, but foul. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Punches that one away with 2 strikes.
저거는 심판 성향상 줬을 것 같아. 그뭐 파울로 해줘야 되는 거 아니? 그 스트라이크 파울로 포인트 줘야
One
되는
ball,
거
two
아니?
strikes the count.
On the ground to short.
나이스.
And it's through for a hit. And the leadoff hitter aboard. Now, Carlos Cortez. Runner on the go.
Two balls,
In the dirt.
two strikes.
And no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base. Runner going again. Swings and flares it. Base hit. Runner comes in from second to score, and they trim the lead. It's an RBI single. It's 6-1.
Out.
아이고 타이밍 끄는 거 봐라. 아이고 잘한다 잘해.
Ready to get the 8th inning going. And now the DH, number 67.
맞다. 아 오고 맞잖아.
Here's a pop-up. Martinez gets there under it. And there's one
이게
down.
왜?
This game shows just why he's a the pitcher, number 67.
You're out.
뭔데? 벙을 줬네.
So 2 down. Next to bat for the Flying Squirrels, number 67. Sharp grounder, that's through for a knock. That keeps the inning going.
Batting fourth, the right fielder,
Coming up now to the dish for Richmond, Carlos Cortez.
Cortez.
Set down looking. Called strike 3 on a fastball. Welcome back. And today's starting pitcher, number 67.
19게임 11승.
Here's what to expect.
Leading off,
Opposing
엄청
batters
던데
struggled against
2패가 진짜 신기하다.
batting under 200. Think about this. From the start of the wild card era in 1995 through 2023, 50 major league starting pitchers held opposing hitters to a batting average under 200. Only 5 of those seasons came with an ERA over 3. So it goes to show how effective
좋아.
it makes him to keep that batting average against down. Now here's the 0-2. Swinging for the strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. So up next, Brennan Davis.
All one.
1 out and the base is empty.
약간 저지 닮았네.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1 pitch fouled away. Here it comes. Fouls it off.
약간
Still
저지
1-2.
느낌 아니에요?
That's outside.
Count.
This one lifted in the air, left field. Cox on the way over. Hauls it in, 2 away. Digging in, Jesus Rodriguez had the day off yesterday.
타격은 저지가 아니네.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Whips it to first. Out with room to spare. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now at the plate, Jared Wegner. Got it started a little too early there. Strike 1.
0-1.
2. 마지막 3구째.
And here's the
아
0-2.
신호.
Keeps the AB going with the foul ball. Swings and misses. Leadoff batter retired here in the second. Josh Tiedemann will hit next. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. No score here in the second inning.
와 인플레이다.
Line
아
drive.
까비.
That's a base hit. So 1 on now with 1 away.
되겠네.
Great job to step through that and line it the other way for a knock. That's the kind of thing hitters work on consistently, and he's turning that work into in-game success. Kiko Romero, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Pops it up, foul on the left side. Cage under it,
나이스.
to the wall, and got it. Braden Shoemaker getting ready to hit.
The shortstop.
Doing a good job of driving in some runs of late, more than an RBI per game over the last 10.
Oh,
That's a
one, count.
hittable pitch, but not what he was looking for. Early in the count, it's okay to take that. Fly ball to right. Cox on the route to the gap. Drops into the glove.
계속 병사로 우리 팀은.
Bottom of the inning, and now the center fielder, Garrett Martin. Right through there for a strike. Martin, 24 years old, and he's usually in right field, but today he's starting in center.
오 천천히 까비.
0-2, here's the pitch. Just
Nope.
missed. What a take with 2
1
strikes.
ball, 2 strikes.
같이 한번 더.
That
Ball
one
that
misses.
high.
2-2.
투.
Swings through it for the K. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd. Omar Martinez, the next to hit. Popped up. And a foul ball.
좀 잘 돼, 앞으로.
Pitch taken. No balls, 2 strikes. Still scoreless in the bottom half of the 3rd. Foul ball, still 0-2. Fights it off, we'll see another.
타락.
Notes
잘
that one
붙인디.
away and we'll do it again. Pitcher's got to be wondering what's going to get the swing and a miss. He might need to change speeds
Cut.
or locations if they need to change things around. Gets him looking. 2 straight retired to begin the bottom of the 3rd. Back to the top of the order here. Next up for the Patriots, number 21. 3-pitch strikeout in the last AB. Will definitely want to do better this time.
잘 썼다.
A 2-out knock, and it keeps the inning alive. And he keeps swinging a hot bat. Really good games lately. Nice line drive cut there. Had everything working smoothly on the swing. That's one to try and replicate. Now a chance for Brennan Davis. Fastball in for a strike.
포스 좋고.
Bounces, that one gets the pitcher. No chance for a play. Let's hope the righty's not hurt on the mound. Back-to-back base hits. That one was right down the middle, and he regretted it as soon as it left his hand. Now they've got a good shot at scoring the first run of the game with the runner in scoring position. Rodriguez in the box for the second time. 1 ball, no strikes.
아버지가 아닌데.
Swing lifted to left field. Got it. So they strand. Welcome back to Somerset. Top of the 4th inning. 3 hits in the loss last.
Counts 1-0.
Well, so far, so good for him today. But as you get to the meat of the order the second time around, that's where an outing can turn on you. Still, he's been on top of it to this point.
와 이게 오버가 안 되나? 109마일인데.
No justice. Smell like you just played extra innings? Time to clean off with Sudsy Susie's body wash. Now with the scent and flavor of cilantro.
0-1.
Back here in Somerset, bottom of the 4th. This one is labeled. It's carrying.
헐.
Automatic double
내가
and
100마일
no
주면은
hits.
잡히고
So
쟤들이
up
100마일
next,
주면
Josh Tiedemann. Nobody out.
인정이
Runner
루트가
at
되냐?
second.
아 화나네.
And this one gets through. Runner around third. The throw is offline, and the run comes in to score. 1-0.
Number 2, second baseman.
Now up, Kiko Romero. Over one, popped out foul to third the first time. On the ground, 2
더블.
The second, there's
Got him,
one.
that's
왜
an out.
더블 뭐하나? 아 잠깐 더 말해야 되지.
Braden Shoemake digs in now. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. 2 down. Garrett Martin will hit next. Pulled softly, but that goes foul. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. 1 run in the inning so far. Ground ball to third. They're in plenty of time, and it
3. Ball, take your base.
2 outs and a runner at first. The designated hitter now at the plate. 1 for 2.
간다.
A frozen road.
나도 107만 그냥 100 내가 더 빨리 쳤다고. 아 너무 해봐. 판정
Bottom of
진짜.
the 5th here in Somerset. And here's the first baseman, Omar Martinez. Off the mark.
Outside, that's a ball.
All 1. Labeled on a line to center. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down. Now at the dish, the right fielder, number 21. This one popped up. The shortstop settles under it. 2 up, 2 down. Next is the designated hitter, Brennan Davis. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Into center. Dive, but can't make the catch. Around first and heading for
김현수
second.
진짜
Here comes the
돌겠는데
throw.
모르겠어.
In there safely. We hear a lot about how the
타고 판단을 어떻게 하고
Yes,
있는
the
거야
pitcher's
저거.
the third time through the order, and that might be what's happening here. Looking at the manager, he may have a decision to make. Inning over. So no.
You're out. 3. Out.
Bottom of the 6th. Coming up to the dish now for Somerset, Jared Wegner.
6회.
Runner on base to start the inning.
이건 인정.
He's got a multi-hit game now, which has to feel especially good after his recent lack of results. Line drives into center are such high percentage swings. There's a lot of hits to be found out there. Wouldn't be surprised to see the runner break from first, trying to stay out of the double
Shot.
play. And that's a strikeout looking. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike three.
The second baseman.
Stepping to the plate for Somerset, Kiko Romero. Such a close game. The next team to score could take all the momentum they need. And that drops in for a strike. The Patriots, with the go-ahead run at first, runs the high heat past him for the strikeout. Digging in for the Patriots, Braden Shoemake. And immediately fires a strike to the left-handed batter. Shoemake goes 6 feet 3 inches, 200 pounds. Usually a second baseman, but today starting at shortstop. 0-2, and the delivery. Battling here, fouls
세게
it away.
던지죠.
Wagner leads off of first with 2 out.
97마일까지 던지고 있습니다.
Struck out swinging. Picks up the 7th strikeout of the ball game. Digging in for the flying squirrels, number 67, 1 for 3.
Nobody better. Clutch up for us right now.
Grounds this one to the right side,
foul ball.
and it goes just foul. 1 out
조금
with a
덜
runner
살아가고
in second.
있습니다. 타율이 현재 3할 오픈 3리.
And
Yep, that ball
that's
went out.
outside.
하나만 넣어줬나? 왔다. 아,
Foul
까비.
ball there. That's the kind of pitch he likes to hammer a bit away so he can extend the arms. This time, though, he wasn't quite able to square it up. Misses
Nope,
outside.
outside.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
뭐라? 뭐라?
Way high.
쫄. 아, 이런.
And a high fly out to center. Martin. That's out number 2.
The right field.
Bottom of the 7th. Here's the center fielder, Garrett Martin. Hammered for a base hit. The tying run is
이만 딱 맞고
aboard.
이거 한 6, 70이거든요.
Manager out in the dugout. Time to make.
역시.
Now pitching for Richard.
You're out. 3.
도대체 뭐 하세요?
That's ball 4. Out. Ball 4. Take your base.
A new arm into the game, the righty, number 49. Looking to keep this close. The designated hitter, the next to hit.
Nope. That's
Gomez,
inside.
a 6'3" right-hander, 25 years old, and he's a native of Venezuela. Pretty far
ball,
inside
no
and
strike.
gets out of
공격
the way.
피드로
This is part
뭐하네.
of why he's been on such a tear lately. He's doing a good job working the count, giving himself an edge. And
Ball
that's too
3.
high. No room to walk this hitter, so
I got 3
I'd
now.
expect something fairly hittable.
이거는 당연히
Good plate appearance.
That's ball
Able to take the ball.
넘어가는.
4-pitch walk, the last one not really close. Let's see if he can get back in the zone here. 1 out and runners at first and second. Next to bat for the Flying Squirrels, Carlos Cortez. Lifted down the left side. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. 2 away now.
The batter number 5.
Here's the second baseman, Jimmy Gluwenke.
Luawenki.
Strike him out.
Fly out to center field. Makes the grab. That ends the inning as they...
못 막을 것 같은데.
You're out. Out.
막네.
The designated hitter, number 67, struck out. The second baseman, number 67.
Ball 4. Take your
메이저리그
base.
2위 유망주를 이렇게 오랫동안
The
Double
designated
A
hitter
second
getting
out
ready
there.
to hit. On fire at the dish lately, averaging more than 2 hits per game in the last 5.
No one better up there. Here you go.
Smoked on
copy.
the ground to second. Play is made, 2 out. back to Somerset, top of the 4th inning. Grounds this one up the middle. Reggio. Rhodes gets the out. One away.
아, 공이 너무 잘
Go
보인단
ahead
말이야.
run on base.
벤틀라
Stepping to
캐논.
the plate next for Richmond, number 67. Swings through that one for strike one. He must have been sitting on
one's the
something
count.
off speed. A laser into the outfield. And that retires the side.
You're out. Out.
얘
All set to
범죄잖아.
start the 9th inning in this one. Leading off, the designated hitter.
Ball one.
골반?
Ball one. No strikes.
Hard hit left side.
아, 진짜 잘 맞고 있는데.
The throw to first.
Out.
Leadoff hitter retired here in the 9th.
우리
The
탈출원이.
second baseman, number 67. Digging in for the flying squirrel, number 67. Making a lot of contact recently. 10 hits in the last 5 games. Hard grounder into the outfield for a base hit. And the lead runner has to hold on at second. Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That's some textbook batting. Found a pitch in the heart of the zone, going back just a hair longer, then stepped through it and ripped it the opposite way. Struck out looking for the backwards K. Fastball at the letters for strike 3. 2 outs and runners at first and second. And now, Matt Higgins. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing lifts it to shallow left field. And that's the end of the inning.
오, 좋은데. 말로.
Next to bat for the Flying Squirrels, number 67. 1-for-1 with a single so far.
시원하게 한번 돌려야 되겠다, 이거. 50짜리 돌리면 병설 다
He swings and fouls one off. Deep breath for the pitcher. This is a pretty big jam. Gotta stay composed and execute.
무조건 뛰어.
Here comes the 0-1. And that one fouled off. Serious
뛰어.
jam with the bases loaded and nobody out. He's gunning for the strikeout first, and then he needs to try and get a grounder with a double play. All task.
That ball is foul.
So the base is all loaded up now.
맞춰. 뛰어.
Puts this one in the air down the line. Makes the call and the grab.
안
Both
뛰노?
runners tagging from second and third.
저
Thought
들어올 수
about
있는 건데.
tagging, but heads back to third.
아니, 왜?
In a bases loaded spot like that,
아니,
one away
Oh.
and a runner at first. And now the first baseman, Tyler Hardman. The 1-1 offering.
셀카.
Dive, got it! From his knees, the throw, it's there, and that's a great play. I can't say enough about the effort on this play. All set for the start of this inning. Standing in, the power-hitting second baseman, number 67.
왔다.
And that is a towering blast to center field. Way out of here. A solo blast.
3 out.
Runner at first with one gone. The second baseman digs in
다시.
now. Already a homer for him in this one. That's a
아,
slider
이걸
for a
주나.
strike. That's a beautiful backdoor breaking ball, and he had no chance at the plate. Great pitch. Late swing, foul left. Oh, and 2 now. Fly ball left field, Familia. And now 2 down.
That's ball 4. You're out.
2 away here, nobody on. Coming up now to the dish for Richmond, number 67. And fires in a heater at 95.
묻었나? 오, 잘 쳤네.
Is foul. And he hits a ground ball to the right side. There with plenty of time, inning over. Huge effort at the dish.
내가 승격시켜줄 것 같은데. 잘못 눌렀다. 뭐 맞노? 안돼, 인생이라니. 아 참.
Baseman, number 67.
That's ball 4.
Stepping to the plate next for Richmond, number 67. Runners at first and second, and nobody out. The defense will need to be sharp here. Foul ball there. Oh and 1, here's the pitch. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. And that's a base hit. Coming to the plate. Now a long throw home. It's offline and the run scores. 1-0. Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Line drives into center for such high percentage swings. There are a lot of hits to be found out there. Fly ball down the line. Makes the catch. Runner tags at second. And makes it up to third with 1 away.
오, 3루. 그러면은 나는 바로
1 away, runners at first and third. And now the first baseman, Matt Higgins. Hey, let's keep it going. Over to the bag. Dives back
보기엔
in.
크시네. 그런 거가 되겠나? 아이고야, 야.
There goes the runner. Strike in there. Whoa, safe.
throw.
Base hit, center field. 1 run's in. Another run scores. It's 3-zip. Gets the job
You're
done.
out. 3. Ball 4. Take your base.
Back to the top of the order here.
왜요?
Now it's the
왜
shortstop,
난타했니
Ryan
갑자기?
Kreitman. Hit on the ground, might be 2. The flip, here's 1.
That's it.
Double play, that is outstanding defense. Always love a double play, especially when it's as smooth as... We move on to the 3rd inning. Coming up now to the dish for Richmond, the second baseman, number 67.
That's a ball.
싹도 딱 좋다. 시원하게 한번 올려보자.
He must have been sitting on something off speed.
1-1.
Out to
아하.
center. Allen drifts towards it. There's one down. And now at the plate, the second baseman, number 67, 1 for 2. On the ground to third. Look at the stop here. Fires to first. In time.
이게 아웃이라고?
That's elite defensive linkage.
이거 진짜 어이없다.
One
저게
out and
아웃이야.
the possible tying and go-ahead
완전
runs on
기쁜데.
base.
분명히 더 하고.
Oh, what a great play. Goes to second for one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. And now, the second baseman, number 67. And pops it up. Pride look. And now 2 down. Goes high fastball. If he has more games like this, a promotion will.
뭐야? 좋은 거야? 쎄. 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 이렇게 하고 또 거기 되더라고. 또 넣읍시다. 인벤토 마이 팩. 오호? 유니폼. 뭐, 또 생겼네. 스카우팅 스카우팅. 오, 오, 좋은데 600 어떻게 꿀. 오, 네. 좌익수 스티븐 ኳ 이양대? 네, 킥셀 아이 이삭 파라데스 킴브를 당연히 킴브를 없으니 나온다. 있으니까 넘어가고 우발도 히메네즈네. 오 히메네즈 하이. 아직 제가 팀 하나 만들어놨죠. 어쨌든 진짜 이렇게 되면 뭘 좀 살만한 게 있을 것 같은데 볼까요? 일단 툴부터 70. 근데서 뭘일까? 하고 네. 네, 그거 어딨노? 알겠다. 장비. 이건 됐고. 신발? 신발을 해야 되나? 신발이랑 양말로 삽시다. 주력을 좀 더 올려가지고. 아, 삭스가 없으니까 삭스 사야지. 풀이라고요? 풀이면 뭐 땡큐죠. 오, 삭스 생겼다. 왔다 너. 그래. 봅시다. 이거 봅시다. 저는 개인적으로 파란색 좋아하니까. 이러면은 삭스 생겼으면 굳이. 이거 뭐 생겼다 이거. 코리 도시. 캐치 마스크 필요 없고 글러브 필요 없고. 이거는 써야 되겠다. 좀 살만한 게 12,000원 있으니까 글로브 살 수 있고 장갑 있고 스폰서 말고 살 수 있는 거 위주로 봅시다. 바타 필요 없고요. 글로브 살 수 있는데 글로브 말고 다른 거 살 수 있는 거 없나? 너무 다 비싸네. 뭔데 이거? 스킨이잖아. 레귤러 아이템이고. 저는 차라리 이런 걸 하나 살까? 하려나? 신발? 미즈노? 신발 하나 삽시다. 하이. 오케이. 됐어. 아, 성격 더럽게 안 시켜주네 진짜.
Second baseman.
Ball 4, take your base.
Next to bat for the Flying Squirrels, number 67.
신발 하나
Here's a hitter
신었는데
who's been
신발이 안
strong
바뀌는
in
것
the
같다.
clutch lately. Over the last 10 games, he's knocked in 10 runs. Oh, and now it's hammered to right. Forget it. It is long gone. Made them pay for that one.
좀 이따가 나가봐야 하는데 이거 추적을 봐야 되는데.
Welcome back to Erie. It's the top of the fourth inning.
Number 67.
If you're looking for a sweet treat here at the ballpark in Erie,
안
you
바뀐
can do
것 같은데,
a
신발
lot worse
그대로인데.
than the orange vanilla twist soft serve cone, a real regional delicacy. Ouch, that one drills the
그러네.
pitcher. No chance for a play. Let's hope the righty's not hurt on the mound. And that makes it another multi-hit game for him. He's had some really good ABs lately, right? Checks on the runner, back
Save,
safe.
Marcetti, save!
for striking the ball.
Right there.
The
See
second
there.
and he's out. Teams aren't usually willing to try a stolen.
3.
So 2 down. Stepping to the plate next for Richmond, number 67.
Ball. 1-0.
아, 잘
Swinging
맞췄다.
a rocket. It's pretty far back. And he makes an incredible catch.
랜스는 해주지.
You're out. Out.
1 out and the bases are empty. The designated hitter, the next to hit. He's already homered in this ballgame. Sliced hard, but foul. Line
아,
drive.
까비.
Oh, that's
And
foul.
foul ball. Now here's the 0-2. Out to center. Allen moving under this one. That's out number 2.
3.
The designated hitter, number 67, launched his.
뭐지? 왜 신발이 안 바뀌었지? 안 바뀐 건데. 와, 신발은 설정한 걸려서 그런 것 같다. 자, 오늘 방송 마지막 게임입니다.
Pitcher, number 67, the top prospect. Coming up now to the dish for Richmond, number 67. Knocked in both of their runs in yesterday's game.
왔다.
Oh,
아유,
what a great play. Fires to second for 1.
He's out.
Double play.
잘하는데.
Rapid killing to end the inning. To the bottom of the first we go. And now the center fielder,
The
Brady
center
Allen.
fielder, Brady Allen.
Aye. That's outside.
Late on that fastball. 3 straight
One
fastballs to
ball,
start this
two
at bat.
strikes.
I'd expect him to go off speed here to change the pace.
샷.
Swing and a miss. Got him to chase up the ladder for the strikeout. Stepping to the plate for Erie, Ben Malgeri. Sat out last night's game, but back in there today.
Hey.
Clips the corner. 1 out and the base is empty.
어우,
Out towards left center, Pamari
다행이네요.
on the way
잘
over.
들어갔다.
Makes the grab, 2 down. Digging in for the Seawolves, Jake Holton. Tearing it up at the plate recently. It's in each of the last 6 games.
Nope.
투.
2 outs, base is empty. Fouled off, he was late. Next pitch is
Outside, that's a
outside.
ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes. What a take with 2 strikes. That's ripped towards center.
나이스.
Makes the catch, inning over. And bottom of the inning. And now the right fielder, Daniel
The
Cabrera.
right fielder, Daniel
그니까 3구 삼진. 탁.
Up
야씨,
the middle,
그걸
Luciano
친다고?
sends it to first.
He's out.
That's the first out. Next up for the Seawolves, Andrew Navigado. Swing and a tapper. Throw to first in time. And now, Chris Myers. And he has struggled this year.
초구. 아, 잘 쳤다.
And a base hit, and that one's getting into the corner. Around first, hustling for two.
Got it. 3-3.
And it's a 2-out double. It's been a tough run at the plate for him lately. He needed that base hit. That one had an exit velocity of 105 miles per hour. Anytime you hit one that hard, you're shocked if you don't wind up with a hit. Now they've got a good shot at scoring the first run of the game with the runner in scoring position.
초구는 하이.
No score here in the second inning.
이걸
A
안
little
줘?
bit high, maybe. And the count 1-2. Some visible frustration on the
칸
mound
좀
after he
할래요.
didn't get the
심판이.
call at the top of the zone. Don't want to show the
Foul ball.
umpire up, though. In there, picks up the K. A
방금 보상 판정.
You're out.
ready to go for the last half of the inning. Coming up to the dish for Erie, David Hensley. And there's a strike on the outside corner. Two straight pitches down in the zone to get ahead. Now he can attack the rest of this AB in a lot of ways. And
Well, that's
that's
off the plate.
outside. And the count is 1-2. Got the hitter swinging for the strikeout. They get the leadoff batter here in the third. Here's the catcher, Eliezer Alfonso. Close, doesn't
완전해.
get the call. Alfonso hitting in the 9 spot today. He's been unconscious at the plate, hitting better than 350 in his last 10 games. Still scoreless in the bottom half of the third.
방.
And now
That's
it's
와,
up. That's a break for the
타자는
hitter. I
두
think
번을
that
주면
was strike
너무한가
three.
이거.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Two straight retires
쟤
here at the bottom of the
뚜껑을
third. Back to the top of the order here. Here's the center fielder, Brady Allen. Struck out swinging, leading off the bottom of the first. What a stop!
자,
Nicely
Got it.
done for the out. One gone and a runner on at first. The designated hitter will hit next. 0 for 1 so
Good.
far.
No better up there. Here you go.
Foul ball
got it.
there. And the 0-1 now.
Ball.
Let's go, Jake.
Runner at first, one away.
아,
That's
위크로
towards
줬어야
center.
되는데.
Allen. 2 away.
Ball 4 takes the base.
Welcome back. The Seawolves at the dish in the bottom of the fourth. The Seawolves were founded in 1995 as a
0-1.
Pittsburgh Pirates affiliate, which
이제
gave them
구승수
their
올라갔죠.
nickname. A
83마일까지.
Seawolf is an old-fashioned term for a pirate. In Justin Verlander's first pro season, he got promoted to Erie after 13 starts at single A. In 7
자, 한
starts
개.
for the Seawolves, he went 2-0 with a microscopic 0.28 ERA. That was enough for the Tigers to call him up to the show. And he just continues rolling out there, looking really
0-1's the
confident on
count.
that 3-pitch K. Late swing, fouled off. One out and the base is empty.
두 개.
Swing and a miss. 2 outs already in the home fourth. Next up, Daniel Cabrera collected a couple of hits in yesterday's game. He started this frame with 7 straight strikes. We're in immaculate inning
오, 5개
territory.
5발.
Swing and a miss. That's number 8.
0-2.
Only 1 to go.
투.
On the ground to third. Oh, gloves it. Throws to first. Oh, the throw is too high. He makes the turn and jigs for second base.
그걸
Now
진짜
the third baseman
택도 안 되는
didn't have a
소리
guy.
올라오네.
Grounded out back to the pitcher the first time. Popped up.
대단한
Tosses
거야.
the mask, settles under it, but it's the pitcher that makes the catch, and that retired.
3. That's ball 4. 3.
First and second, 2 outs. Digging in for the Flying Squirrels, number 67.
Here we go. Ducks on the pond.
완벽하게 무너뜨려 주겠어. 이렇게.
Ripped into right center, should be extra bases. Coming around third. One runs in, runner around third. Also in to score.
싹쓸이.
We hear a lot about how the numbers turn against the pitcher the third time through the order, and that might be what's happening here. Looking at the manager, he may have a decision to make.
Hey, you know what better right now? Here you go.
This pitch popped up. Hold it down. That ends the inning after they racked up home. If you're looking to bring more good vibrations to your life, you can call Dad's Theremin Therapy. They've got just the right lack of touch to help you. Bottom of the fifth here in Erie. And that one fouled off. That was a very hittable off-speed pitch. He usually punishes those, but for whatever reason, he was a bit
이걸
late
쳐.
on that swing. Chopped to the right side.
탁.
And there's one
He's
away.
out.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Danny Soretti, caught looking the first time up. Late on that fastball. Love how he's attacking
0-1.
the zone, throwing a
Looking
ton of
this one.
strikes. These hitters need to be ready to swing at the first good strike they see.
면도 준 거죠. 툭.
The Flying Squirrels, up by 4, bottom half of the fifth.
지금. 신호.
Gets a piece, it stays 0-2. Bites that
아,
one
잘
off, will
끊네.
reset and do it again.
확실히 감이 좋네, 아직.
Righty comes to the plate. And a foul ball, so he stays alive. 6 straight foul balls is just crazy. He's not going away without a fight. Struck out swinging. 2 quick outs here in the bottom half of the 5th inning. Now it's the second baseman, David Hensley. Went down on strikes the first time through. Swing, high fly ball to center field. That's pretty far back.
다행.
Brings it in for the third out. Stepping to the plate for Erie, Eliezer Alfonso. Struck out swinging the first time.
아, 잘
Swing
쳤다.
and a ground ball up the middle, base hit. Runner on base to start the inning. Just the second hit he's allowed tonight, and I don't think that one is going to break up his rhythm too much. Gotta say,
Ball,
he's
that
been
pitch is out.
terrific with his command in this one. Allen, the next to hit, takes outside.
Hey.
A lot of hittable pitches being taken right
One
now.
ball, one
He's
strike.
not exactly an ace, so you'd expect the hitters to be a bit more aggressive on mistake pitches.
Here we go.
There's one down. Runner at first, Ben Malgeri, the next to hit. Struck out on just 3 pitches the last time. With all these first pitch strikes,
싱커를
he's
끌어내게?
clearly not afraid of contact. This is an
싱커가
aggressive
아니었나?
and effective approach.
보수야.
Oh my, right to the backstop. And now a man in scoring position.
이걸 내 탓을 한다.
Struck out looking for a backward K. Called strike 3 on a fastball up in the zone. Jake Holton getting ready to hit. 2 outs and a runner in scoring position. Next
Oh,
offering
that
is
pitch is out.
upstairs. Getting deep into this one, and they haven't had an answer for what he's been doing on the mound. He's really executing well in this out. There is plenty of time.
퀄리티 스타트.
Stepping to the plate next for Richmond, number 67.
얘도 폼
Chance
치기
to do
좋은데.
some more damage here after driving in a pair the last time up.
팡.
This one hammered deep to right, and it is gone. Home run. Powers this one out to right field. A 3-run home run, and they add on.
3.
Now it's the right fielder, Daniel Cabrera. Skies this one to center. Howell on the move. Hauls it in for the out.
근데 센터랑은 불안하다.
Next up for the Seawolves, Andrew Navigado. On the ground. And there are 2 outs. Digging in for the Seawolves, Chris Myers. 1 for 2.
Yeah.
2
Oh,
down
one
and
down.
nobody aboard. You're in the bottom of the 7th, just past the stretch.
Aye.
Down 0-2, swings through it. Some nasty
No balls,
action
2
on
strikes.
his sinker, and hitters need to force him to come up in the zone if they want to
Copy.
avoid chasing the low stuff.
One.
Smoked on the ground to second. Play made. Back
지금은
end
무슨
hit.
점?
Still
Ball 4. Take your base.
뭐야?
3.
이렇게 넣었는데.
You're out. First base. 3.
And now, the designated hitter, number 67. He's already homered in this ballgame.
Ball. That's out.
Slice
Oh,
hard,
copy.
but foul.
좋았는데.
Runner at first, 1 away. And the count 1-2.
아,
Hit pretty well in the air out to center. This one carrying. Makes the grab for the second out. The designated hitter, number 67, was terrific at the plate.
2피 안타 70개. 너무했다. 100개 안에 뭐 할 수 있었는데. 둘. 이렇게 해서 오늘 방송 마치겠습니다. 시청해주셔서 감사드리고 다음 방송에서 만나요. 바이바이.